guys. Hey, Mr. Ben. Sorry I had to go get me a seat from my old ass. Whew, it's hot. Yeah, I'm replacing soffits today. About 96 degrees. Yeah, it's toasty. About 80% humidity. I ate a big old bunch of ginseng root this morning. I am fired up. Just thought I'd take a little lunch break and before I finish this up and move on to laying some stone. Finish the week out strong. About the best you can do. Yeah, no, you guys are full of rain. What was it? Oh, I can't ever think of the name of that town over there by where I lived. It's where all the rich people live. They got flooded out big time. It's on the other side of Oklahoma City, on the be the east side. No, not Luther. It was it's the fancy where the high uppity ups are, all the fancy shops. It's on the other side of what is that? 44 242 or 220. Yeah, Luther got spanked. That's where I lived. My neighbor across the road where the field was, Ben, the farmer guy across the road that I used to turkey hunt on, his whole house got took out last year. It ripped the entire garage, the carport off, the whole back into the house, the chicken or the cow barn. Didn't touch the shop or any of the grow rooms on his side, and it didn't touch any of you know who's or whoever has it now. Didn't touch any of that, but or the old house. Yeah, Mr. Jimmy, he got hit hard. They rebuilt though. There where I was at, that was a good community. Those were a good group of folks right there. They really they really took care of me, the neighbors. Not the people that I was partnered with, but the neighbors took very good care of Yeti. They all loved me there. I could still go there and hunt. I could still go there and hunt mushrooms. I'm welcome to the place as long as I'm alive, as long as they're alive. Yeah, you're in the flat, Ben. You're in the flat. Ain't nowhere for water to go except for into the aquifer. And when the aquifer's full, it don't have nowhere to go. The North Canadian pushed its banks, which is rare, pretty rare. The Red River pushed its banks too, and it. Oh, Edmond, that was the town. It hit Edmond bad. They had 6 foot of water running through downtown in Edmond. Oh, it's been three months maybe. Yeah, but I have been seeing a lot of people over there finding some really cool artifacts the last month or two too, though. Old home sites and creek washes and places that had never been washed before had flooded. And hey, CSL. Oh, yeah, but I've been I dropped a video yesterday. That was an Ife Jones house, one of his earliest in 1953. Man, what a cool place. I just landed a bunch more work there. I got work coming out my ears. And then this rain, I'm so backed up. But that's okay. Work is good. That's good, Ben. I fear for that industry there. Dangerous, dangerous people, dangerous stuff. How to write a book. I've had several people ask me and tell me I should write a book about my Oklahoma adventure. Oh, the names I could name. Oh, man. High up names. People I met, schmoozed with, and rubbed elbows with. And oh, man, let me tell you what. That partner I had was a real schmoozer, but that was all. She sure smoothed me. My parents sure like it. They are enjoying it, although my mom's only semi-retired. Yeah, I just wanted to be left alone to grow my organics, and that's just not allowed. If you're not pouring juice in it, then you're not cool, and if you don't have all the ins and outs, then you're not the best. And just wanted to be a farmer. That was all I wanted to be. I did it, but it's still eating away at me, as you can tell. It really damaged my life, my family, my family. Um, it's still the repercussions are still very, very prominent from that adventure. It'll take me 10 years to recover from that, financially, physically, mentally. It's all good though. Grin and bear it. Ain't that right, Ben? But I love how people, they think it's so easy, and that's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do was run an operation like that and not go insane. Yes, that's awesome, Ben. You really lucked out. But you're Ben. Everybody loves you, brother. I just had a big sucker on my forehead, I guess, when I walked in there. Sucker! Yo, well, let's reel him in. And at the time, I was so giddy with joy about it, I didn't really care. I was going to get to fulfill a lifelong dream and get to do it legally. So, you only get one life in this life. And you better jump on board when that train's going by, or you'll miss out on the good and the bad. Yeah, it's pretty here. If they took this backyard and planed it out, I'll just have to show you. It's, it's gorgeous. This house is just amazing. It's just a beautiful place. Uh, I tell you what, Ben, I miss Oklahoma, the country, the countryside. That's the only thing I miss about it. The sunsets and sunrises are like no other. Oklahoma sunset and Oklahoma sunrise is like no other. I've been all over. I've sat on the East Coast and watched the sun come up and watched the moon rise. I've seen it all. Something about Oklahoma sunrise is just very unique. And I miss all of the amber waves of grain, all of the sedge brush blowing in the wind in the big fields. I miss that. We have that here, but you got to, go see it. In Oklahoma, it's everywhere. What? No fart pipe, huh? Ooh. What'd you have to cut into the wall? And hell, I just went out the side of the house. The sun coming in on me hard right there. We had a tornado hit up my hometown Saturday night into Sunday morning. Took out a bunch of trees in town and damaged a few roofs and houses. Wasn't too big of a deal, but wow, that sun is just cooking me, huh? Let's see if we can't move it around a little bit. There we go. Nice. Yep. It's Semper Fi, Ben. Improvise. You found a way. Crawl in that old chase way and make a way. Yeah, I need to make a. I need to I need to do a lot of things, but one thing I need to do is save up a little bit of travel money and make a loop and visit everybody. Now, the Rainbow Gathering is in Missouri this year. It's in the Mark Twain National Forest. If you want me to send you the information, Ben, I will. I'm part of the family, so I get all the updates. And that is, I would assume, not too far from Cookie, give or take 100 miles. And I don't know if you've ever been to it's a national rainbow gathering. I don't know if you've ever been to one, but you, sir, would fit right in and you would love it. The only thing is you cannot take any money. Money is worthless in there. So you need rocks, quartz, crystals, firewood, matches, candles, things that you can trade with for your good time. Oh, Ben, you gotta go. I'll send you the information when I get home. I'll have Rachel load it up and send it over. That way you'll know what to do and where to go and all the code words and all that good stuff. Usually what happens is they pick up national forest. About 15,000 hippies like me show up, and they set up a kitchen, they set up a bathroom, all natural. You would never know they were there after they're gone. I think it's 4 to 5 days long. Usually you'll park out on an entranceway somewhere, and then you'll walk down into the forest where they have a giant camp set. There's drum circles every night and healing meditation circles every day, and herb classes and foraging classes and mushroom classes and tea time and 7-Up, or not 7-Up time. 7-Up means cops. I'll be right back, okay? Hey, Mud SWAT. Sorry, my ADD kicked in, and I was thinking to myself, well, while I'm sitting here, I might as well fill out these invoices and do some receipts. Or at least have it ready. Yeah, I've got some pretty cool news. Yeti's going to be a grandpa come November. First one. My middle daughter's pregnant, and she's on her 5th month. So, Grandpa Yeti coming soon. That's awesome, Ben. How's it going, Mud SWAT? Are you staying hydrated? Stay hydrated, Mud SWAT. Yeah, no, it doesn't bother me. I'm always pulling on this thing. Last week, hey cookies. Last week I was putting crown molding in, like say right up here on this one of these sections right here, and I got my beard hung up in the crown molding, and I had just enough room where I couldn't feel it, and I nailed that in, and I had to unnail my beard from the trim board. So it don't bother me. I can't wait. In my yearbook, when I graduated high school, that's what when they ask you a question, what do you want to do when you become an adult? Mine was be a dad and be a grandpa. So those goals are coming, and I couldn't ask for any better blessing. Let me see here. I gotta check something. June. Sorry, Mudswat. I just saw you texted. Trying to do three things at once. Are you just now getting up, Mudswat? Wow. I've been up since like 4:30. Getting that worm, brother. Mr. Cookies, I hope you're doing okay today. We're just doing a soffit repair there. When I get done doing this, I'm gonna go lay some stone. So we're going from soffit repair and trim work, which is pretty tedious, to holy crap, throw some rocks in there and patch this up. Yeah, I'm like a really finessed bull in a china cabinet. I'm down to one cigarette. So as soon as that sucker is gone, my day is over. I'm going to the store. Yeah, you got to get up early to get everything done, and then take the nap. So I like to work till about 2 p.m. Go from about 9 o'clock in the morning till about 2, hard, doing what I do. I go home and rest for an hour, and then take a nap for an hour or two, and then wake up, cook dinner, da da da, go to bed, get up and do it all over again. Yeah, I wish, Ben. Send me a magic genie that will make me stop. I'm so stressed out right now, there's no way I could quit. Hell, I might start taking up other habits so I can get everything done. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I only have two crutches, caffeine and nicotine. That's it. Out of all the things I have put inside this temple, those are the two I just cannot, I can't break them. But I don't drink soda. I don't eat out of a box. I don't eat fast food. Very often do I eat fast food. I mean, I might have a candy bar once a month. I mean, I ate I don't know, 3 big old monster ginseng roots this morning. I'm pretty healthy, but I hear what you're saying. It can't be worse than the other stuff I put in my lungs over the years. Yeah, my old man quit the cigarettes and he does the cigars now too. And I'd have to say he smokes as much as I do now. So, but except it's cigars. Half a pack a day is, you know, half a pack a day. That's anywhere from 8 to 10 rets a day. That's my, you know, that's my vice. I've quit before. I've had bouts where I was quit for 4 or 5 years, and you know, shit happens. They are bad for you. You are correct. See, I know it. Here we go. All men are weak in one way or the other. Actually, this property, I'll tell a little story. This property that we're standing on, so I'm about 20 minutes from the Battle of Prairie Grove, battlefield of Prairie Grove, Civil War. And this property that I'm on right here, there's a bluff line. You probably, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bluff line up there. See it? Goes all the way across. On top of that bluff was a Civil War Confederate encampment. There was like, I think it's a regiment. It's like 120 men, maybe. I don't know the linguistics, but it was a regiment that was positioned on this hill with a 6 cannonball setup. And any of the Confederates coming from Prairie Grove into Fayetteville to try to get around, which they did, they went down the Illinois River and came out in Hogeye and West Fork or Greenland back through to come up through the other side of Fayetteville behind me on this side of my shoulder here. Fayetteville's basically behind me like this, the city of Fayetteville. And they sat up there for like 3 months, all through winter, just with loaded cannons. I didn't read anywhere that they had made contact or had any scuffles, but this property right here is loaded in goodies. The problem is the person who owns the property around this place right here turned all of the land into a private conservancy forever. So you can't reclamate the historical significance that the piece of land holds. And it's really sad because I would love to get my metal detector out and walk that bluff. Oh gosh, come here, you. Can't have that blown away. That's my paycheck. Cheers, BH Customs. Welcome in. I had to take a break, boys. I was sweating, getting hot. Whew. And I'm in the shade. Man, it's humid. So the the product that I'm using here is called Hemasote, okay? And it's basically a type of R board, which is a black board that's kind of spongy. It's like a type of styrofoam, but it's made from wood chips, straw, and molasses mixed together and then pressed out into 4x8 sheets, right? So this Hemasote that I use, they don't. It's not like it's not a very popular product, so it's kind of rare to find it. Um, but it is a pain in the butt to deal with because you just look at it wrong and it marks and nicks and anyways, it's 96 right here where I'm at. 96 with about 82% humidity, Mud Swat, and partly cloudy. So it's even worse because it's partly cloudy. I've been to North Carolina. I've been where you're at. Sorry, I've been where you're at, Mud Swat, for weeks. I've stayed there. I've lived there and not lived there, but been there throughout the summer. And it ain't hot yet, brother. It's gonna get hot, sir. I've been out on Hilton, on that side of the East Coast. Where's 104, brother? And the wind was blowing 55 across the beach. Just sand blasting you and heat just raking the energy out of your body. All to go swimming. Yeah, I'll pass on all that. But in Arkansas heat, in an Oklahoma heat, man, I take a Louisiana and a Texas heat any day over them two. Any day. The other thing I was going to mention on this property, when when I first started this doing this remodel, it was around mushroom season. It was around morel season, right? And I walked over this back ridge over here and found a baby. They put off limes, little green limes about this big. It's a lime tree. There's only one tree, okay? So it's kind of like when we metal detect a home site. We look for certain things. When you find an object like a lime tree, especially in Arkansas, all on its own in the woods like that, that is a guarantee that there was a Civil War encampment very, very close by, because that's what they did. Limes kept the best. They would during the Civil War they would import these little green limes, and they would bring them all the way into the middle of the country in the South here. Be safe, BH. And they would pass them around to the soldiers so that they wouldn't get scurvy, on land scurvy. And those guys would eat the limes or make lemonade or limeade and spit the seeds out. And every great once in a while, one of those little lime trees would sprout up and survive and make it. Now, the one that's over here has got a stalk on it about that big, okay? So it's probably right after the Civil War, um, but definitely before the 1900s has been growing since it's there. It takes them forever to get that big around. And it's big around bush, but the main stalks, they're just 2 or 3 inches across. But it's a cool tree. Yeah, as soon as you break the leaves off, you can smell the lime in the leaves, the limonene and the limeene. And it's got nice, beautiful little uh, spikes. They're like green, barbed, long spikes, kind of like a bow dart has, but they're flexible. They'll still jab you, but they are flexible. It's a cool little tree. Anyways, I had to fill the homeowner in on all this, and he's the one who told me about the Civil War encampment. We put two and two and two and two together, and sure enough, I got out some old maps, and just right up there on that ridge. Hey, there he is.
Hey,
You need an ink pen, Ian? You got
I
one?
have one today.
Hallelujah.
Amazingly enough, my
Trying
wife
to get this stuff
stacked it in the car.
flattened up.
If I thought I'd brought you a fat dog to sit on.
Well, I've got some 2x4s in here. I might lay on it, get it flat.
Just settle here, I'll be right back.
I might rummage through this pile out here and take all this trim. Is that okay? I won't make.
That was great.
I won't make a mess. I promise.
Oh, I don't think you'll be noticed out here right now.
Oh wow. The violence out.
This is the stuff you can get now, right?
That is the product you can get now,
That is the stuff you can't get
and
now.
that is the stuff that Uncle Russ has been making by hand.
Yes.
It doesn't take him very long. He's really good at it. So anything that he's already got a bunch in there. We've got stashed. For the
Yeah,
store.
I lament the fact that you can't get that.
Like on
anymore.
these corners, Ian, I can't believe they didn't drop a trimmer down.
You would have to know my parents.
And then, well, I just mean as an architect, and then like you said, the joints on these panels, there should be a trimmer drop down there. It should match.
Herb very well may have been having to deal with my. If you see the original drawings, they're very different.
Okay, so
And
it's
then
kind of
they had a. My parents were very frugal people, and so if they could cut
Okay.
a corner, they would cut a corner. When you get to it,
sounds like my parents.
there are things I would cut corners on all day long. I owe not one expensive tool, except the ones that I use all the time. If it's going to be that,
If it's something like that, I buy it pretty pro if I can.
yeah. If it's a wrench that I'm going to touch
Pioneer.
once, I'll go to Harbor Freight.
Right, of course.
I have no
Absolutely.
a $3 Chinesium bit
Absolutely.
in my what?
I wish they'd put one in Fayetteville. I happen to drive to Springdale often.
Yeah.
I need to get a concrete vibrator. They got them up there. It's the only thing I don't have in my arsenal. And one of these. I don't have one of those. I sold all
Like a
that.
buffer.
I sold all that stuff off. But I can do slabs.
Yeah.
Got springboard floats.
My wife will have a heart attack if she gets that.
So we just
She used to work at
Marshalltown.
Marshalltown.
I've
They're
used a ton of those. We have a product we've been using for these fireplaces. It's Preserver Restore. What it does is penetrates the grout joint so that no organic material like moss, etc.
Yeah.
can grow in there. That being said, I wonder if we could put it applied because I have a bunch of leftovers. This is really amazing stuff. We could put spray a little on that stuff.
Would it affect?
No, it'll actually seal it. It's like you took and microblasted silicone in the air stick, so it puts an outer cover on it. You can't even tell it's like. If I went up there and sprayed those stones right now, I could put 3 amps on it. You never even know I was up there even did it. Oh wow, it's a weird bonding mix.
Yeah.
But I'll talk to Dave about it.
I was wondering if going to Total Boat and finding one of their no barnacles here, like copper paints, would help.
Yeah, but it's something that'll, if I put that glue in it, it's got that acrylic in it, it won't come off. You have to ship it off. But I always fear that when winter comes, the water comes, yeah, I've had it out.
it's always one you have to play it by ear. You do the best you can when you can, and then maintain from there.
All righty.
All right, I'll be right back.
Homeowner. Iced tea. Let's get some numbers here. Let's see if we can't float this sheet in, right? That's a 57-inch cut. Come on, hands, work. That's a 57-inch cut. Please be 57 inches. That's okay, 57 by 48. Yeah, peace out, everybody. Have a good day. I love all of you.